Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Justice League Dark, issue number 1 and 2 and 3. Yeah, I didn't read these before because I'm just like, psst, I don't like Detective Chimp. I've mentioned that. And then enough people kept on saying, Professor Bill. Yes, they were saying it with their hand over my throat. Professor Bill. I'm like, what? It's like, you gotta read the book. I was like, if you let go of my throat, I will. So I said, fine. Fine, I'll read the stupid freaking books. Okay, I kind of like them. Here's the review. First off, here's the people who made these books. And I'm just reading off of the first issue, so I could be wrong, but I'm not going to sit here and start checking through all 3 issues. So the first issue, at the very least, James Tynion IV is the writer. Alvaro Martinez Bueno is on pencils. Raul Fernandez is on inks. Brad Anderson does colors. Rob Lay does letters. A whole bunch of beautiful covers, particularly by Anderson and Martinez, and just, yeah, a lot of people. Anyway, this is a beautiful, beautiful 3 issues so far. Wow, these are good. Everybody's like, oh, you just got to get through the first issue. The other 2 are really amazing. No. Even the first one was pretty damn cool. Wow. So this upside down man threat, holy crap. Okay, so how many really, truly scary things have we seen in the movies before? I mean, seriously, like, you know, when I was a kid, Jason was like the scary thing. Not a lot of people had seen the original Halloween movie. You know, they'd seen Jason, they'd seen Freddy, but they never seen Michael Myers. And I couldn't remember his name when I was a little kid. Jeez, I was in 2nd grade or 3rd grade. I was in 3rd grade. I was in 3rd grade, and I remember saying to the guys, no, dude, the Boogeyman. Like, the Boogeyman. I was like, no, there's a movie. This guy is called the Boogeyman. And he's got, like, a mask, and I can't remember his name, but, like, he comes in, he kills you and stuff. And everybody's like, what? Like, I had the inside information, and nobody else did. But, like, Halloween, man, that was a scary-ass movie. The other stuff was just, you know, surprise, I'm standing around the corner with this particular weapon of the week, and I'm going to kill you. No. But then, you know, like how many really scary movies? And I know the kids today will be like, no, dude, Insidious, and the Nun from The Conjuring or whatever, or I don't know, I don't care. For me, I think a really scary creature was the one thing from Pan's Labyrinth. I know its name. I can't remember right now, though, with the hands, the eyes inside the hands, and it would walk around like this, and it'd see you. Like, that's how it'd see, because it was blind hair. Yeah, that was kind of scary looking to look at. And that's what the Upside Down Man reminds me of. The James Tynion IV dude, he had to find a way to do this without actually using that character or the Slender Man. But this is his version. And it's really good. It's really good. What a great visual for a comic book to actually terrify someone. I looked at it, I was like, oh yeah, I feel a lot the way the Flash feels. Forget which book that was in, that one or one of these 3 we're talking about, or was it in this one, the Witching Hour thing with Wonder Woman and the Justice League Dark. But holy crap, dude. Wow, this was really good. These 3 issues, man. So basically, magic comes with a cost, all right? We've learned that in Doctor Strange. We've learned that a couple of times in the past of the DC Comics also. And I haven't read a whole lot of Dr. Fate. I know, a lot of you guys are like, what? But Professor, dude, calm thyself. I can't read every comic book, although I wish I could. If only I didn't need to work, dude. But anyway, this guy was actually pretty cool. What they did with Dr. Fate was pretty interesting also. I do know something about Dr. Fate. I haven't read all of the appearances. Maybe half of his appearances, if I'm lucky. Probably not even that. But I remember when Hector Hall was Dr. Fate. That was really cool. I really liked that. I think that was a perfect fit. But right now we find a different version of Dr. Fate that was trapped inside of a vase. And if you break the vase, he can temporarily come out for a couple of moments. Just enough time to tell you that it's actually Dr. Fate who summoned the other kind. So what exactly is happening here is this. Magic hangs on a balance. It doesn't actually exist in this world. And in order to attain it, you have to reach into another world, the other realm, in order to pull that magic out. And you could just pull that magic out and just use and start blah, 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 all over the place. But that's not the way to do it, because then you're just opening a door and you're making it really dangerous. You're making it really bad. Rather, you have to trick it and disguise it. You have to, in the case of Zaytara teaching Zatanna, you have to say words backwards. Now, go and check out 10 Things About Zatanna Explained in a Minute. Actually, it's not 10 things, just Zatanna Explained in a Minute on Comic Book University. It's an old video, but it perfectly, in my opinion, perfectly gives you a good explanation into who Zatanna is and you know, where she gets her powers. We're talking about her dad in this case. They didn't even touch on the aspect of her mother in this, but instead we get just this aspect of her dad, which I'm totally fine with. She did kind of utilize her dad's magic more than her mom's magic. She keeps her mom's magic for the really tough stuff. But we're seeing that there are different ways that the different magicians use, the magic users, be it from the hedge magicians all the way up to the master archmages. They've all got different ways of tapping into that magic without actually just reaching into the other realm and pulling that magic out, because that would be the dangerous part. That is a fantastic concept. Dude, James Tynion IV is a beast in writing these comic books. Holy crap. So enough of this magic gets taken, and eventually a door will be opened, and the upside down man will be able to come through, and he will just start eating people. That's pretty freaking freaky. The trick of it is that not Dr. Fate, but the current Dr. Fate, Naboo, has swept in and taken over the body of the current Dr. Fate. So now Naboo is totally in charge, and he decides he's going to open this door early because he's tired of all the chaos that these minor magicians are starting. And he's going around trying to fix all these problems, but he's just tired of it. And I get it. He's a god. He doesn't want to be bothered with this nonsense. So he just says, fine, forget it. You know what? Let's just burn down this earth. Let's start all over again. Sure, that's the way to handle things. Psycho. So, yeah. That's the current state of things right now. Oh, but something else happened. Turns out that Wonder Woman in the past had gotten a visit by Hecate, the the triple goddess of magic. That's a great way to bring in Wicca, the Wiccan religion into this. Totally wicked. Wicked. This was wicked. I really liked this. She has been disseminating a little bit of her power to various beings, various powerful sorceresses all over the world, throughout time, basically. And now, and it was all in preparation for when the Upside Down Man comes. Now, she needs that power back. All right? This was, I guess, a way of hiding her. This is what I'm imagining. This is a way of hiding herself, because so she won't be too powerful that, you know, oh, I recognize your body. So, nope, she'll separate herself so it's harder to notice. So in case, you know, one of her aspects gets found, I'm going to kill you. Oh, somebody just killed one of my aspects. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? She'll be forewarned, and then she'll be able to just grab her power back and then run or try and kick some booty. I'm digging that. It's almost like the Horcruxes of the Harry Potter world. What was his name? Voldemort. So all of this, man, this is really good. I am so digging this. And Detective Chimp really isn't that much of a son of a gun in this one. I'm not a huge fan of. I know his story. I thought about doing a 10 Things About, and I just don't feel like it. But I am enjoying his story, or at least I am enjoying him in the story right now. He's not bad at all. A lot of people are saying that Man-Bat is really awesome in this. I don't see anything particularly awesome about him in this. He's whatever. For me. Just for me. I'm glad you guys seem to be liking him. Me, I'm just like, eh. You know, he's the character who, if he dies, he dies. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to do something heroic. He's going to make you guys like him, and then Tynion's going to kill him. So the more that you say you like Man-Bat, the sooner it is that he's going to be killed. I'm just saying. You know it's going to happen. If you didn't think about it before, now that I said it, you guys were thinking, oh, crap, Professor Bill's right. No, Man-Bat's, you know, he's okay, because you don't want him to die, right? And he'll just keep on making him cuter and cooler, all right? In the meantime, with Detective Chimp, I I didn't actually take any heed to the idea that Nightmaster was killed back in the day, the Sword of Night and all that stuff. I didn't pay any attention to that in Justice League issue number 3. I paid zero attention to that. I'm glad that they mentioned it in here. Thank you, whoever wrote that. Tesh, I think the name was, something like that. But genuinely appreciate that somebody wrote that in the book. One of the editors, I guess. I actually never knew the character. I never knew anything about the character. I never read a single book that I can remember with the character even in it, at least off him in the title. I did, however, look the character up. Pretty cool. His sword, what I like is that his sword can pretty much do anything. It's an item of wonderment. It seems to have omni power, a very special power that seems to happen a lot in the DC universe. The greatest source of the omni power is essentially Superman, but you get the gist. The sword can cut through anything if the user believes that it can. So if it believes it can cut through Wonder Woman's sword, then it can cut through Wonder Woman's sword. Apparently. Not too shabby. But not just that, it can apparently do a whole bunch of other things. You can throw fireballs with it and throw it and make it return and make multiple swords start dancing around and, you know, kicking booty. So, dude, I actually like Detective Chimp with the sword. That's cool. And the idea of watching him learn how to use it could be fun also. Somebody went and said at one point, oh, Detective Chimp died. Well, it looked like he died in issue number 3. But then we find out here that, no, he actually didn't. And this is genuinely a direct continuation of Justice League issue number 3. It's like it just went right over here. So if you really like Justice League Dark, then you gotta read Witching Hour and the other books that come afterwards. The 5th and final part of this particular Witching Hour story is going to happen on Halloween Day, so that's pretty cool. So that's when it'll drop, on October 31st, and today is the 7th, I believe, is when this video is going to be released. So there's that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go and really quickly do a video for this also, just because I do actually have this book. The other 3 I had to get on Comixology, but it's still good. It's still good. All right, guys, that's it for me. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.